What's up, guys? It's Daz here. But you don't really care, as we are continuing on in the ancient tech lab in Hateno Village. And we're going to go on... Snap! I think you should go see Impa first, but if you're saying you already have ancient materials... we do not, I'm afraid. I tried to check it out, and I had a feeling there would for a minute, because she started talking about it, but no. We can only upgrade the Sheikah Sensor at this point.
Good evening. You've acquired the Sheikah Sensor Plus. That should really come in handy. With that, you can sense things you've captured with your camera. Explaining won't do it justice. Why not learn by trying? Let's give it a shot, so to speak. Let's see here. First, go take a picture of a sunshroom with the camera. There is one behind the lab.
Yeah, this activates the Sunshroom Sensing side quest. Sunshroom Sensing side quest. So just get out our camera, take a nice picture, save it, and it's on our Hyrule Compendium. This compendium holds all sorts of things. Every item, every weapon, every possibly armor, every enemy. I might complete it, we'll see.
Were you able to take a picture of the sunshroom? We were. Let me confirm.
With the compendium, there is a lot of pages, so it might be a thing I do in a live stream. We will see in the future.
Now, open your Hyrule Compendium and tune the sensor to your picture of the sunshroom. The Sheikah Sensor Plus will then be able to sense sunshrooms. The detailed instructions are written down in the book on the desk there. You should read them. This seems like a nice opportunity to ask if you'd mind bringing me 3 sunshrooms. You can find sunshrooms growing in Red Sand Forest, I believe. The Sheikah Sensor Plus should make it a snap.
Alrighty, so if we have a look on our right of the map, we can see the pictures we have taken and the Hyrule Compendium. So I said, here's the sunshroom, by the way. We can activate it with A, and that's all fun and good. We'll use that to continue the quest soonish. But look how many pages this has. You have 4 pages of creatures, 4 of monsters, 2 of food, like 10 of equipment, and 2 of treasure, or 1 of treasure. There's a lot of stuff in it, and the chance of anyone completing the compendium is very low, probably very rare. I'm really tempted to do it, but only if there's a high enough demand for it. It seriously might just be a thing I do as part of my unfinished business series of a live stream, but that's a thing for the future and later in the year. Anyway, we have one final thing that I want to do at this tech lab, and that is to go and find Pura's diary to find out just what happened with her failed experiment, as to say, or so as to say. Also, there's a nice long telescope. We can have a look through that later. That door, is that the door I'm after? No, that's Simon's room, I guess. Huh, interesting. Right, let's go further and further to the very top, and let's see the backstory of this place. I especially like how you can see guardian legs on the top of this tower, because a guardian is on top of it.
Research diary for anti-aging rule. Classified for Pyra's eyes only. Pura's. Date unknown. Work has finally begun on my anti-aging rune. If all goes to plan, I believe it will effectively reverse the aging process. Very nice. This technology will enable us to make retired warriors young again, thereby strengthening the Hyrulean army. When Cloudy Ganon inevitably returns, we'll be ready. Our offense will be solid, and our defense impenetrable. The need for this tech pains me, but I truly hope to use it to attain everlasting peace for all.
The unknown date.
The beta version of my anti-aging rune is complete. I've already added it to the Sheikah slate I made for myself. Since I am to be the test subject of this experiment, Simon booted up the rune and directed its rays at my body. After 20 seconds of exposure, I felt extreme fatigue and broke into a fever, forcing us to cease the experiment. Unable to stay awake, I went to bed immediately. Tomorrow, I will try to figure out what went awry.
Anti-aging experiment trial 2.
My extreme body fatigue has slightly improved, for which I am grateful. Still, I do not recognize the face in my mirror. My hair is thick again and floor length. My wrinkles, once deep as trenches, have vanished without a trace. It seems the anti-aging effect works. However, I did not expect the reversal to happen so frighteningly fast. This morning I kicked Simon awake and had him run a full examination on me. My height, weight, vision, bone density, heart, blood. We tested everything we could, pushing our facility to its limits. Our discoveries were startling. My results were typical of a chic woman in her early 50s. In other words, I reversed my age by more than 70 years in a single night. I can only hope I do not awaken to find I have the body of a newborn baby.
Anti-aging experiment trial 3. I awoke with an abundance of energy. It has been decades since I slept so well. Upon awakening, I immediately checked the mirror, only to be greeted with a youthful version of myself.
According to Simon's examinations, I have the body of a Sheikah woman in her 30s. 30 years old. I was around that age when I was first able to continue my research following the Great Calamity. The first thing I did was try to figure out how to expand the functionality of the Sheikah sensor. I was around 80 years old when that expansion was completed. I intend to bequeath this tech to our sleeping hero. I hope to the gods that he will be able to assist in the destruction of the calamity that swallowed our Princess Zelda whole. Anti-aging experiment trial day 4. After today's routine physical, the results show that I have the body of a Sheikah woman in her 20s. I haven't felt this good in a century. This is all taking me back to when the Great Calamity happened. Ganon has been dormant for 10,000 years. Perhaps his power had been building all that time. The slaughter that followed was arbitrary and merciless, the destruction complete. We lost everything. Hyrule Castle, Princess Zelda, well, perhaps not everything was lost. A youth named Link was brought to me 100 years ago, covered in wounds and on death's doorstep. Link, so young, yet so courageous. He was the youngest knight to have ever been appointed to the Imperial Guard at Hyrule Castle. He was also a gifted swordsman who was selected as captain of Princess Zelda's personal guard. I thought his skills would be enough to defeat Ganon in his glorious fashion. Since ancient times, the royal family of Hyrule and our Sheikah researchers have had a strong bond. Their pain is our own. We took the swordsman and the Sheikah slate Princess Zelda left behind to the Shrine of Resurrection. Although the slumber of restoration had not been fully tested, we decided to put the swordsman under to save his life. It was the best we could do. Anti-aging experiment trial day 5. I awoke to something horrifying, a scarlet lump scarring my otherwise youthful face. After analysing this monstrosity, I have come to the conclusion that it is just a pimple. A big one. The results of today's physical examination indicate that my body and mind have reverted to those of a teenager. I feel like Simon looks at me differently, which irritates me. I got angry when he insisted on running my blood test for me. I mean, really? What even? I can even do it all by myself. In any case, I wonder what experiment I should focus on next. The blue flame in the furnace outside is growing weaker by the day. I do hope the guidance stone doesn't stop working. Anti-aging experiment trial day 6. My age reversal has progressed further still. I now look and feel like a 6-year-old. My height has regressed so much that I can no longer reach things in high places. It's super annoying. Where is that genius swordsman we placed in the slumber of restoration anyway? Wake up already! If he doesn't awaken soon, my feature expansions for the Sheikah sensor will go to waste. But even if he does manage to wake up, how can I be sure he'll find me here? I want to go and just kick the key awake, but I doubt Simon would help me. It'd be hard with my 6-year-old body anyway. Instead, I think I'll begin working on a rune to unreverse my aging process. Anti-aging experiment trial day 7. This morning's exam result indicated that I am still age 6, same as yesterday. Perhaps my age reversal has stopped. As luck would have it, today I also finished developing the beta version of an age-boosting rune. If successful, this should be able to reverse the effects of the anti-aging rune. I hope it will anyway. All I need to do is increase the output and expose myself to its rays. However, when I tried to add this feature to the Sheikah slate I made, I found that the guidance stones have stopped. What's more, the blue flame in the furnace outside has gone out. I sent Simon to the ancient furnace, but he was too clumsy, and it was raining, and nothing went to plan. So I had to go down there to help, but a girl in the village saw me. Oh, what a mess I've made. Not only am I unable to continue my research in this state, I can only work by the light of gas lamps. What to do?
Alright, and that is Purah's diary. Quite a lot to learn, but we can see she was once 120 years old. Now she's reverted back to 6. Quite a miracle for some, not so much for some others. Now I'm going to go get those sun shrooms for Simon, and they're nice and easy. They can be found in this nearby forest here. There's also a couple other mushrooms we'll get, so let's see what we can find. First of all, oh, an iron shroom. Good for cooking to increase your defense. And then a little further along, let's see, the Sheikah sensor is actually kind of helpful. There's another one, and I see something else glowing in the distance. Is it another one? Yes, it is. And I'll take this one for 4, and I'm gonna get this because it's glowing. Another iron shroom. Great. Let's go back to Simon. See you in a moment.
Good evening. I see you've brought the sun shrooms. Okay, now please hand over those 3 sun shrooms.
Alrighty.
Thank you. Here you go.
Nice, a hearty truffle. Good to maximize your hearts.
So, what was the Sheikah Sensor Plus to your liking? Oh yes, I just remembered there was something else I wanted to talk to you about. Stop by when you have time to talk.
Sure, I have it now.
Ah. Link, I've got some news that should be music to your ears. I found a way to help you search for the new objects using the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Please feel free to show your excitement. Anyway, as I was conducting my research, I found that there are still some pictures of the past left on the Guidance Stone. If you add those pictures to your Hyrule Compendium, you can search for their subject with the Sheikah Sensor Plus.
Is it hard?
Hard? No, not at all. The Sheikah Sensor has been powered up to the Sheikah Sensor Plus. It can now access a picture registered in your Hyrule Compendium, allowing you to search for the subject of the picture. I trust you now see the benefit of adding pictures to your Hyrule Compendium. It makes it much easier to search for items you need, reducing one more burden you face in your travels. Shall I explain it once more?
I'm good.
Now then, go ahead and place your Sheikah Slate on the Guidance Stone.
I don't normally let people use my little guidance stone for free, but I kind of want to see what'll happen. So just this once, I'll let it pass.
Well, you heard her. Can you go and use the Sheikah Slate over there?
Sure.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and turn on the Guidance Stone.
Snap!
Oh, wow, it seems the Hyrule Compendium recovered a picture from the past. It appears the picture from the Guidance Stone was transferred to your Hyrule Compendium. You can't restore transferred pictures, so be careful of overwriting it. You can fill in other open slots by taking pictures with the camera or using the Guidance Stone.
And it won't be free from now on either. Keeping a lab like this running has expenses, you know.
Yes, what she said.
So yes, you can go to the Guidance Stone and you can unlock items in your compendium that you might not have gotten elsewhere for a price, such as the party radish. So yeah, you don't necessarily have to take a picture of every single one manually. You can get them here, if you have the rupees for it. Now, we are finally done with the tech lab, so we are going to continue a little further onwards. And where we want to go, I believe, are these rocks over here. So I will see you in a moment.
The smell of the sea. Why, hello. I certainly didn't expect to see anyone else up here. That there, on your hip. No, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to pry.
Are you a bird?
Have you never met a Rito before? Odd. My name is Cass. As a bard, I spend my days traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you ever heard of the ancient songs of Hyrule?
Ancient songs?
Ancient songs. Songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in an age past. This oddly shaped rock pillar we're standing on is the subject of a song. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, please.
As you wish. Ahem. An ancient hero spoke these words. One day I'll return to fight evil. My cachet is at 17 of 24. This rock will point its retrieval.
You may just recognize that song. It's quite a classic.
My cache? Could it be a hidden stash of money? If it was left by the ancient hero that defeated the calamity 10,000 years ago, it must be a big amount. Good luck figuring it out. May the light illuminate your path.
So yes, this is the hero's cache side quest. Now you see, you got to think of these rocks as a map, as a clock even. God damn it. That is how this riddle works. 17 of 24 is referring to 5 o'clock, which means we need to go to that rock face there. And what we need to do is we need to get Magnesis to reveal A treasure chest under the sea. Once again, it's best place to hide some things because I never look under here and I doubt many other people do either. Anyway, a gift from Link to Link. 10,000 years and 100 years past. Golden rupee. 300 rupees. It radiant golden shine illuminates your soul. Clearly the best rupee in the game. And very good to have so early on. Now what's also interesting is Cass is a Rito. A bird species in this place, and what's especially interesting is I didn't do this side quest in my practice file. Instead what I did is I decided to just skip over this, and I headed for Death Mountain straight away. Didn't even go to the next area that we're going to be pushed towards a little bit. And what's interesting is I actually found Cass there too. So no matter what, Cass was my first ever Rito experience in this game. Which is kind of fitting, he's a travelling bard anyway, so it makes sense. He'll also be showing us some ancient songs in the future, and if you are a veteran Zelda fan, you may just recognize some of the songs he plays.
What? The hero's saving amount to nothing more than a single gold rupee? Well, hero though he was much more rich in character than wealth. Still, that is a fair sum. I hope you'll make good use of it.
Yes, and that is Cass's quest done. Let's move back to Hateno Village.
Grah. Morning there. Another day, another rupee.
What are you doing?
Working as you can see. This old house here has been abandoned. Everyone in Hateno Village agreed we should demolish it. The old owner apparently went off to the castle to report for service. Never came back, never wrote, so away it goes.
Hard work, huh?
Yep, and I wouldn't want it any other way, to be honest with ya.
Alright, he never came back from the castle for a service. Interesting.
Hello. Phew. This house isn't looking any less demolished despite all this effort.
What are you, no, actually, yeah, what are you doing? We have another, option. So, the whole house, but, I'd buy this place.
Well, I'm not into real estate, so I can't really help you out there. If you're really interested in this place, you're gonna need to talk to the boss.
Alright, well, the boss is just round the corner.
Hey!
What are you doing?
I'm knocking this place down.
Why?
Because no one's living here.
Why?
Because the owner of this place took off.
Why?
Don't know. Maybe he skipped town without paying the bills.
Oh.
Answered all your questions?
Yes.
Good. A lot has happened since the Great Calamity. Tough to keep track of it all.
Right.
Me. For the first time since then, we're finally getting back on our train. Good. So best of luck for the both of us. Yeah. Yeah.
I messed up my voice, now was an interesting dialogue line. Here's our side quest. Morning! Need something from me? What are you doing? In case it's not obvious, I'm demolishing a vacant house. Times are tough. Not a lot of buyers, you know? So the villagers decided it was best to just tear it down. Well, get a load of young moneybags. Just wants to buy it, huh? Okie doo. Let me lay it out for you. See this house? Been vacant for years. So the villagers had a meeting, argued, voted, and decided to tear it down. The demolition costs with associated fees, permits and other such details come in at 50,000 rupees. So when you say you want to buy it, you're talking about 50,000 rupees. You got that much on you? I'll pay. Well, who would have thought? Little go-getter, aren't you? Reminds me of me back in the day. All right, look. Here's the deal, just for you. I'll cut you a special price of 3,000 rupees. But in return, I'm going to need you to bring me 30 wood bundles, building materials. You know how it is. Anyway, you understand the terms, then get to it and show me what you're built out of. That's a construction joke. Hi. Hudson, Carson, stop what you're doing.
You got it.
Alrighty then, this opens the Hylian homeowner. We're gonna need 30 pieces of wood. I have 3. I will be back in a moment. Hey, you ready to deliver 30 wood bundles? I'll pay your price. Okie doo. I'll grab them from you. Here you go. All I needed to see. Good faith wood. You're obviously serious about this, and now I know it. So, as promised, I'll sell you this old house for the low price of 3,000 rupees. Once you've got the money together, come grab me. I have it now. I also sold a bunch of stuff. Hi. Did you get 3,000 rupees together? I'm ready. Seriously? You're gonna give me 3,000 rupees? Like, with 3 zeros? You aren't just posturing? No way! Talk about studly. I'll just take that off your hands. Thanks for the sweet investment. Spending so much money on anything at your age, it's just so studly. There's a weapon mound in there that never sold. Consider it a housewarming gift. Hope you got some use out of it. So, next time job, baby. What I'd have lined up again? Oh yeah, that's what's next. I was going to send Hudson up Akala way to clear some land. Oh. Hi. I asked Hudson to clear some land in the Akala region. Clearing land? Yup, business expansion, you know. I'll probably have him head out soon. If you want to say anything to Hudson, better do it now.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
Taking a break. By the way, did you buy that house?
Yes. Impressive, you're just a pup. Come again?
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, what?
Looks like I've got to head out and leave this place soon.
Why? I've been transferred. Transferred?
Might have heard, but
Bolson Construction is planning to expand big time. That's great.
yeah, big expansion.
Where will you go?
Zora's domain is north of here. We're going north of that, though, an area called Akala region.
That's pretty far.
Yeah. Well,
Good luck.
okay then. Well, no time like the present, right?
I should be getting on my way.
As if you'd like. If you'd like, you should come to Akala region and say hello. Well, take care of yourself.
It's almost a little somber, isn't it? Alrighty. That activates the ground up side quest. We're going to be doing that for a while. But for now... Hi. So the both of us sort of hit a personal milestone, huh? Time to kick back and get leisurely, baby. Though you look a bit judgmental for such a fine moment, you're looking at me like we should both keep working at it. You don't even have to say it. Oh wow, I just bought a house and it's totally empty and depressing. Oh sure, that's you to a T. I see it in your eyes. Yep, I was just like you about a lifetime ago. So I'll tell you what, let me help you by taking care of furniture or the exterior or anything ready for 5,000 rupees. Actually, no, scratch that. For you, let's start at 100. Just cruise on by whenever you had the spending cash and we'll talk. Fortunately, I only have 7 rupees, but it is nice that we have a single weapon mount. We will be clearing out more of this house that we just bought over time. The side quest from the ground up we'll also be doing over time. I don't want a torch up there. I'm going to put up the... let's put up a mop. Yeah, how beautifully fitting. I love it. Right. So that is everything we can do in Hateno Village for now. There are some side quests open that we can do over time. For now, though, I'm going to end it off here. My name's been Daz. You didn't really care. We're going to head off back to Kakariko to talk to Impa. But for now, I will see you in a bit.